everyone and welcome to KimDaoGame. If you guys don't know me, I'm actually a YouTuber and my main channel is KimDao, which you will find in the description box below. And I make videos mainly about makeup, fashion and also Japan. So if you guys don't know me, I love playing games mainly from Nintendo. So that's why I decided to start this new channel where I'm going to be doing a lot of gameplay videos and maybe some tutorials on games as well. So in today's video, I am going to be doing an unboxing of my new Nintendo 3DS that I just bought. So in order to actually record gameplay from the screen itself on your DS, you need to buy a DS that has been modded and that has a capture card inside the DS. And I think there are two people that you can actually order these from. So I actually did a bit of research and I found out that you can order from a person in the US called Loopy or someone in Japan called Katsukity. So I decided to order from Katsukity mainly because I am from Australia, so we use the EU version of the DS, and if I order from the US, I would actually have to send my DS over there. That's going to take like 2 weeks, and then they would have to mod it and send it back. That's going to take quite a while because I know shipping from Australia to the US is very slow. But also with Loopy, you have to actually send your DS to him and then he will mod it for you because he doesn't actually sell 3DSs anymore and he doesn't do XLs either. So I just have a normal DS and I couldn't really part away from it from 2 weeks because I play it every day. So I decided to order from Katsukity because they did like 3DSs and you can just buy them directly. So I bought the EU version. So I just got it yesterday but I haven't had time to open it because of work. But because I have a day off today, I'm going to do the unboxing in the video right now. Please ignore my dog, she just refuses to get off me right now, so you have to bear with that. So with this DS, it was pretty expensive. It cost me like almost $550 Australian to get it. And with the shipping, it was pretty fast. I paid for the item and I received it within 2 weeks. I sent them a few questions and they actually replied like within 24 hours, which was great. I was actually worried about the communication because I have heard people complaining about them not receiving replies to their questions. But anyway, I sent them questions in English and they replied with pretty good English back as well. So I was very surprised and the communication was great. Alright, so this is how it was packaged. Open that up. It is packaged pretty well. Okay, so I paid extra for this cable and it just looks like a standard USB cable, so I didn't know. I actually thought it was going to be something different that I would need, so that's why I ordered. I think I paid like $10 extra for this, which I shouldn't have because these are very cheap and you get them like, you know, with any camera you purchase or pretty much any electronic that you purchase. So if you guys are planning to order from Katsukity, then I recommend not getting these because they're just the standard USB cables that you can just get anywhere. So here is my DS. I actually asked Katsukity if I can get a pink one, but unfortunately they couldn't get their hands on it. But then they said that if I had a color preference like black, blue or red, I can get one of them. But I said I didn't really care what color I get because I'll probably just be using this for filming anyway. So this has been opened and it's got a instruction thing inside here. Let's open that up. Okay, so this comes with instructions on how to install the kit and the drivers. I actually have a Mac, so let's open this up. Actually, so this is what I care the most about. The DS. So opening this up, it looks like it hasn't been touched at all. And so this looks the same as the DS except there's no IR port, instead the USB is in here instead. It's actually a bit further down than I thought, but plugging it in is pretty easy, so that shouldn't be a problem. And it looks like it doesn't really move around at all, which is great. I was just worried that it was going to move around a lot and I would lose the port. But anyway, it's made pretty well. There's no scratches or anything on it. So I'm pretty happy with that so far. So I am going to plug this into my Mac and then let's see how this goes. Plug in here. And also I asked Katsukity about this, if this comes with a charger, but they said no because it's going to charge through the USB anyway. So that's why it doesn't come with a charger. So I don't understand why he didn't take out this port instead and put the USB port in there. But I guess that's not really a big issue. I don't really use IR ports anyway. And I hope that the new Pokemon game does not use it, because that's going to suck if it does. But in X and Y they don't use it. It was only in Black and White too they used it. And I think you just rarely use it anyway, so that wasn't an issue for me. Okay, so it's been a few days since I last did an unboxing video, and I was planning to show you guys straight away how to just plug it in and play on your DS, but unfortunately I ran into a lot of problems and it took me a whole entire day to try and fix the problems, and I didn't have time after that to film. But anyways, because I have a Mac, it was really difficult to play Katsukity's DS because it just would not work. It would not recognize the USB. So I emailed Katsukity and I was really panicking because I didn't know what to do. And then he told me to run his program through Fusion or Boot Camp. So I downloaded Fusion 5 and then managed to get that working. I had to install Windows 7, which was a bit of a pain in the bum because I didn't want to install Windows into my Mac. But anyway, I installed it and I had to install the drivers through Fusion, and it took me a while to figure out, but one of the drivers you have to use the internet for, which I did turn on. That took me a really long time to figure out why it didn't work, but in the end it does work. So Katsukity's program does work on the Mac if you have Windows installed into it, but it is a shame because the Mac doesn't recognize the USB from the DS at all. Anyway, I did a test and it runs so much better on my Mac. I actually got it working on my Windows laptop, but because it's old, it was lagging so much there was no way I was going to deal with that lag. So I put it on my Mac and it runs much more smooth and much more better. I'll show you guys after this. Also, another problem I had with the DS is that Katsukity told me that I didn't need a charger because it would charge through the USB, but it does not charge at all. And I've tried, tried different computers and all, it does not charge at all. So I'm not sure if that was a communication error or if mine just doesn't work, but that's fine because the 3DS XL is the same as the 3DS and I've got that charger as well, so that's fine with me. I'm probably only going to be keeping it at home anyway to play, so that's fine. Other than that, communication with Katsukity has been really good. He did answer all of my questions, and even when I had that panicking state, I did send him an email. It was pretty long and he did reply, and what he told me to do did work. So I do think Katsukity did a good job, and also everything is internal, so you don't have any bits hanging out and that. So yeah, let's go straight into the preview of what the DS looks like. I just plugged my DS in and it does work, but the thing is I need to download a new program to capture my screen because I'm using QuickTime at the moment, and if I want to capture the sound inside my computer, it doesn't actually let me hear what's coming out. So I can't tell what the sound is like until after this video, but I have tested this out before and I know that the sound works fine now. Before that it was very shaky and it kept on lagging a lot. It also had that really loud popping noise sound, so that really was annoying. But now I think it's working. What you have to do is that you have to set this to 30 frames instead of 60, because when it's 60 it's just really laggy. So this is just my Japanese version that I was playing. I was just using this one to practice my Japanese. I play Pokemon X more, and I mainly use this one just to pretty much trade Pokemon in here as well. So as you can see here, it's quite smooth. It's not shaky anymore. It was very shaky, and I was just not willing to film with that kind of shakiness. But yeah, as you can see here, the thing is pretty smooth, and The sound, I can't hear at the moment, but I'm pretty sure it's fine. I hope that there's no popping noises, or I'll have to fix that somehow. But yeah, this is just a quick test on the video quality and the sound quality. I'm going to be starting this game again, so I'm going to be doing let's play videos with this game. I started playing the Japanese version first because I just wanted to practice my Japanese skills, and I got Pokemon X afterwards because we ordered the Pokemon X online and it didn't come after 2 weeks, but I couldn't wait 2 weeks for the game. So that's why I went to shops and bought Pokemon Y, but I knew that I wanted Pokemon X more, so I used Pokemon Y to just play in Japanese. So, just see the battle scenes. It's really smooth. I'm actually not too sure how I'm going to be doing the let's play videos. I might do it in this format here that I've set up, but I don't know, if it's easier I might just do a voiceover. So we'll see how it goes. I might try this setup first, and if you guys don't like it, let me know, because I really don't know what setup to do for these. I'm not really familiar with these gaming videos yet. So yeah, I haven't played this game in a very long time, so. But yeah, I think that just gave you pretty much an idea of how this is working. I am running this off my MacBook Pro Retina. This is last year's version, so it is pretty recent. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope that it helped you a bit if you are planning to buy one of these capture cards. I'll let you know now, it's not cheap, so do have a good think about it before you decide to buy it. But if you do decide to buy it, it is a good investment, and if you plan to make YouTube videos, these are great for that. And I might start doing Twitch TV, I'm not 100% sure yet. It really depends on how things go on YouTube. If I don't like it on YouTube, I might switch to Twitch. But hope you guys enjoyed this anyway, and if you have any ideas for this channel, or if you want me to play any more games, I'm planning to buy a bunch of new games to play in this channel as well, let me know. I only play Nintendo though, so just a heads up on that. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!